Okay, I'm we're having in live, right? I started the YouTube live, and I will start to introduce myself and ask for you, right? My name is Wesley. I'm software engineer. I'm living in Juazeiro do Norte, Ceará, and I have two kids, one one daughter, one baby daughter, and one boy, 4 years old boy. And I have two cats and one dog. Uh, in my free time, I like to learn some things. I like to play some games, and I think that another thing. I like to read in my Kindle. And yes, sometimes I like to learn English and technologies, new technologies, right? I'm married, and yeah, this is about this. And you, Gabriel, how about you? Can you introduce yourself?
Thanks. Good evening for all. Again, my name is Gabriel. I am married. I have two cats and one dog too. I live nowadays in São Paulo, city of São Paulo State. I'm married. I am 36 years old. Uh, Currently, I work as a support analyst in a company that provides, how can I say, it's a system where you can, it's a system where the companies make your calculates of payroll, taxes, accounting, and I provide the support to the members using the systems. Um, my goal is here is to improve my English writing skill, mainly speaking, because I know I have a little difficulty to speak in English and that develop this skill in my life. And I like to read, to play my acoustic guitar, play video games. I like to hang out with my friends, drink my beer, watching series. I like that. Thanks for the opportunity to introduce myself.
All right, all right. Uh, yeah, I like to play video games, but I not having many free time because I have two kids and I'm not having so much free time, right? Can you introduce yourself, Brizola?
Yeah. Hello guys. Good evening. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, São Paulo, Brazil. I currently live with my mom and my dog Mel, a small white Shih Tzu with black spur on her body. I am single. I have two tattoos and I'm passionate about cooking, especially desserts. I can never say no to ice cream, even cold days. My favorite flavors are one raisin and the corn. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watching movies and the series, and listening to music. Professionally, I've been working in recruitment for 10 years, with the last seven focus on recruitment professional technology as a tech recruiter. I started studying English and talk in February this year, literally to zero. I working hard to reach my goal, become fluent and confident in English. Thank God. That's it. Thank you.
All right, very nice. Great to work. Come on, I restarted the question run, right? And after this, we'll ask you for another people, right? Uh, what does accessibility mean to you in daily life, work, or public space? Um, I think that the accessibilities have um, provide some forms to interact or another forms of to interact and to and people that have some difficulty, right? Um, I think that what I do in this, the Talking Talk is online platform is very accessible platform because I'm here in Ceará and Brizola in Sorocaba and Gabriel in São Paulo have no problem with accessibilities to talking uh, to talking here, right? Uh, I think that my job is very accessible job because I work in here in my house and not have problems with the public space that have public space having very troubles and in my city we not have uh, one moment, I know. It's a hemp for people that don't have mobility, right? And and this is a point. If we not have an hemp or another thing to promote this mobility, I can have a possibility to do another things like working from home, right? And yes, I think that accessibility is about this. In my case, I have sometimes I have a problem with mobilities because I have an hairy uh, hairy disaster. Yes, I heard disaster that make my knives with some problem. But I use in medicine that make me normal people, right? It is I not having a mobility problem always. It is sometimes, right? And you, Brizola?
I agree with you, Wesley. For me, accessibility means that everyone, regardless of their physical or mental abilities, can fully participate in everyday life. It's about creating spaces, systems, and experience that are usable for all people. Yeah.
All right. And you, Gabriel? Gabriel.
Um, Accessibility give you permission to anyone enjoy all opportunities that could be enjoyed for everyone in any place that you ever been. Doesn't matter your condition because you could be free to enjoy and to or take new possibilities to improve your life, to improve your skills. Doesn't matter what's using it doesn't matter the space, if it's a public space, a private space. And about that, it gives a possibility to anyone could be free to learn something new, to hang out with new peoples, meet new peoples, of course, and this new experience could be enjoyed for everyone. So accessibility needs it does need to be for everyone. Doesn't matter your condition, right? It doesn't matter if you are living in another state, another country, or you have a health condition. It doesn't matter because the possibility to everyone to see the humankind as one. And not the parts of one.
Yeah, I agree. Uh, and the question two, can you start, Gabriel? Can you
Let
read
me
the
read the
question?
question, if you
The question
if I
is
could,
here in the
right?
chat.
All right, because I am my mobile phone and I need
All
I need to
right.
read the question. Sorry for that, but have you ever not said a space or situation that wasn't accessible to everyone? What did you feel? That's great because I live in São Paulo. It's a great city, right? We have the subway services, and when I was a child, the subway service was very often to the accessibility services, mainly to everyone that couldn't move with health conditions. And about that, you can see some public spaces. They are not built. They are not how can I say, they don't have any structure to receive these people to visit or to learn something or meet new people. So São Paulo is a big city. They share some spirit that we have a megalopolis, and everyone here in São Paulo could be embraced for all Paulistanos. But I think that's not true because you don't have accessibility to embrace all these peoples with us as a one mankind that I told in the first question. So in here nowadays I work from home, but when I work out from my auto home or I need go to my office, I see all these issues about the accessibility in the subway services, in public spaces, private spaces too, as restaurants, markets, stores, shoppings, malls. I have I have a lot of examples, but I won't stand to speak about them because it will take all night long, right? But we have São Paulo doesn't embrace everyone as the Paulistans, the people who live in here, shall say, shall speak in, you know.
Okay, I agree with you, Gabriel, but I think it is not a problem only São Paulo. I think that the Brazil is all this maybe. I think that the building of this shopping, this uh, this building is not think about the people that have uh, difficulty with mobilities, right? In my case, I have seen many several example of this, um, and stairs without ramps and all other things. But I have a friend with an Welsh, and when I went out with him, this probably because very evident for me. And when what really caught my attention was with him is the strength in overcoming the situation. The My friend is very brave because not have accessibility for him, but this is not motivated him to become a person. I forget the word. It is not making him triste, you know, and it is very brave. I think I have situation that I had carry him up a flight of the stay, and I think that the any cities on the Brazil have these problems. It is very sad. Yeah, right. I remember the word sad, right? In you, Brazil.
Yeah, for me, there are several moments, but I remember specific of a situations attending a conference. Here, the stage had no ramps in São Paulo. Specifically, I speakers you used a wheelchair called Get on Stage Without Assistance. I felt frustrated and sad. It showed how some spaces still ignore basic accessibility needs, right? It's so hard. So hard. Yeah, I don't know. So hard, so hard.
Okay, okay. Uh, can we read the question three, Brazil, please?
Yeah, yeah. What are some common barriers, psycho, digital, social, that people will still face? Uh, um, I believe like stars without ramps, websites that are not the screen read, friendly, or even negative attitude from others. There's these obstacles can make life much harder for people with disabilities. Yeah.
Okay. I think that digital barriers is about the sites not have um, a screen reader, right? For for some people that not have a vision, it's a vision, right? Uh, I have a friend that the is his boyfriend from a girl that is not have a vision, and any a- any site of that not have this reader from screen, it's a problem because she come in and she not come out because is not have the what she said that come out from the site, and this is very bad too, but I have a I have this example, right, about the digital and physical, or you said ramps, and that is no have ramps, and shares, and socials. I think that I don't know the social, but I think the yes, I don't remember a barrier of social here. And you, Gabriel, the question three.
It's more philosophical because we didn't see each other as a human part of the humankind. So that was for me is the worst barrier in the world, the worst that I ever seen because this barrier that we couldn't see each other as human spread his situations to every space, doesn't matter if it's digital or real, because I think it's a blind person is not less or more than me because the situation, right? but I could understand that a blind person could, by the accessibility, could access more opportunities and the same opportunities that I have because I don't have the same condition. Um, and while it persists, uh, to didn't see anyone as part of the humankind, that is the worst barrier in the world.
All right, all right. Yeah. I will read the question four, right?
Great.
And question four. Do you think accessibility has more to do with design, mindset, or policy? Why? Uh, I think that starts with the mindset, right? If the people don't see the importance of the accessibilities, uh, design and policy, will not get the ground or, or will be poorly executed, right? Uh, if you if we start with policy, policy, and I think that the execution of the this accessibility is very poor, and it is not a good execution, right? Uh, yes. And you, Brizola?
For me, guys, I believe it's a mix of all three. Uh, good, for me, good design helps people feel independent. Mindset creates inclusions, and the policy makes sure accessibility is a oh my God, a priority and not optional. Yeah, that's it.
I agree with
Uh,
that, Vital. Oh, sorry, I
yeah, yeah, I will
interrupt you.
call
Sorry.
you. Come on. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I agree with that. In our opinion, uh, a little of them, of course, a bit of them. I agree with that because it starts with the mindset and it's evolutes to accessibility policy measures to ensure that everyone could be to give them all permissions to enjoy the all opportunities. Doesn't matter the conditions that you live, that you have. So um, it's three, right? Mindset, policy, and another. I don't see the chat. I see it's policy. It's policy,
Minds,
mindset.
a moment. It is design, mindset, or policy.
And yes, and these three can shape a great base from to make, as a joke, I'm seeing here, a Megazord as a Power Rangers robot, and to evolve to some accessibility policy measures, of course.
All right. In my city, I remember I remember here a good example of the that accessibility starting with design, right? Here in my city, have I don't think if this is correct in English, right? But the bus point, the bus to stop the bus, all right? And here have is bus stop, a bus point, and have uh, Sharwell, cadeirante, and have some shower in the bus point, but many bus not have elevator, and it does not make sense to have this is point if the bus not have an elevator. to elevate the people, right? And I think this is about to have design, but not have a mindset that think about this, right?
Wesley, on question for you, I am curious now. If you work in development, right, are the project you work on accessible or not?
Okay. Uh, in my job here, my actual job, it is it is not having accessibility about the site is ready because it is an back office. It is not for the open public, right? It is about the communication through system and not have people, right? And it's heavy and some people it is very low, but I have working on this project that is open to public that have accessibility, right?
Yeah, just to confirm, are you full stack, back or front?
Back. I'm
Back.
back.
Ah,
Software engineer, I'm
great,
back,
great.
right? Uh, I I work with full stack for some time, but I'm back. I'm back now, and I'm living better, right? Yeah, it is very hard, um, and some people have make great problems with the front end, right? But okay. Can we read another question? Have another question?
Yeah. Uh,
All
have
right,
you
come on.
ever learned something new from someone in your lives with a disability or limitations? Yeah, I once worked with someone who has visually impaired. We taught me a lot about patterns, adaptations, and how technology can make a urge difference in someone daily routine. Yeah, situation was so hard, so hard. To tell a lot. Yeah.
Okay, and you, Gabriel? Gabriel.
I worked a long time ago with people that has some mobility conditions in his legs, and he learned me. I learned, of course. He doesn't learn any. He doesn't taught me anything, but I learned it with them that he is happier than more people than I ever met because he showed me how can be strength, kindness, optimism, and every time that I saw them work with me, they have a smile on their face, and I never see he giving up. Doesn't matter the situations in his life. And for me, I learned how to be strong during these moments in our lives, right? Nowadays, currently, to 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 be honest, I don't have any kind of contact with him, social medias, mobile phone, or personal meetings. But I hope this little friend could be happy, and I send him my positive thoughts to him because I learned too much with them, with him, of course.
Okay, all right. Um, in my case, I think that one word that the resume this learning is perseverance. Perseverance is always every time I I go out with my friend that have a problem with accessibility and have a certain moment that stick in my mind, right? And after 1 week, 2 week, I'm think about the situation and how my friends uh, have the patiences and have the perseverations that how to make it how to act in this situation, right? And always, every time I go out with him, have any situation that is not a good situation, but it is make a situation friendly, right? It is, yes, it is. It is a problem from the many spaces, many peoples, right? Public space and many people. And I think that is my questions, right? I will read the another questions. Um, hmm. How inclusive do you think your series school or workplace is? And what could you be improved? My series is poor. It is very poor. My workplace is very nice because any people work from home and we have peoples that have troubles with accessibilities, right? And I think that is very nice place to work. What could be improved? In my workplace, it is my home. I'm not have a problem, right? But in my city, having many this time is policies needed, right? And design because I think have start from one thing because mental it is not so natural if not have a conscientization any people, right? If we not conscientization any people, we need to improve from policy, right? Yes, I think he is. And you, Brizola, question 6.
Guys, in my city, I really don't know. Oh, I think we are improving, but there is still a longer way to go. Many places don't have a proper accesses or supports. We need more ramps, signs in Braille, and training to promote empathy and inclusion more. And about my work and being honest, is that zero accessibility for choice. You working in person at the company. Yeah, that's it.
All right. And you, Gabriel. Okay.
Currently, I work from home, but once a week I go to the office, and the building have some accessibility measures and to some people that have conditions in her legs to mobility or another conditions in his body to mobility and to blind people's right because in the floor you have some shapes to guide the blind peoples to know where they enter to the building, the outside, the elevator, so you can see the shape in the floor, right? And I guess it's that. But thinking about the Brizola sod, I think we must, not should, we must train the peoples to develop and to improve the empathy, to how can I say, to know how to act with these peoples that have problems with the mobility, blind peoples, or not health conditions that could be make they need the accessibility measures, some policies, and know about that. So uh, I'm work from home, but my system doesn't have a screen or some voice service to people that have problems in their ears or they can talk, have a deaf tongue, or they are deaf, not some blind, but I don't know how could they could use a payroll system if they are deaf or they are with the deaf tongue. It's something that I will spend my weekend think and think and think and think because it's a great question.
Yes, okay. Uh, we have 5 minutes. You do you think that it is have time to know the questions, or we can stop here? It
Impressions.
is okay.
Impressions. I love this immersion. Sorry, I will be the first, but I love this immersion. Right? It's a it's a subject, it's a theme that makes to me through myself on a bonfire, and and I know about you, Wesley. With I don't know how could I say. I love this immersion,
Okay.
guys. I love it. Really,
Thanks,
really,
man.
really, really.
Thanks,
I
yeah.
could repeat it with you all the month, all the months, all the time, all my curse because I love that. Yes, I love.
Thanks very much. Uh, okay, but come on, let's one questions. Can choose the question, Gabriel? One. It is very fast question.
Oh no, I wanna I don't have a question, but that was my first that I talk about. And accessibility is a great thing, right? And
Yes.
to improve that, I think that when we finish this immersion, I will try to write something, a text to improve my write skills about the accessibility.
Okay. Brizal, how do you think about this team? And if you have another team for the next immersion, you have?
I love this conversation. I love this topic because it's so important, né? I don't know English. That demonstra empathy and the accessibility is so important. People, I don't know English, terem, right? I love this topic. I love this conversation. Thanks so much to Wesley for bringing this topic. I really love it. It's so important talking about this. Thank you.
Thank you. I will